people that, you know, likes Villager a lot. But at the same time, you know, kind of in the twilight of this game, he doesn't mind switching over to certain other characters. Yeah, it's all about just kind of playing what you think is comfortable.
Luckily, Isabel's going to have a way better matchup spread.
I mean, we'll see. Game isn't out yet.
I'm not joking. I think she's going to be super good. You got a fishing pole. Let's go fishing for stocks. Easy mode. Go. Throw it. You got him. Anyway, they're fairing each other a lot.
Yeah.
This is a Lucina Ditto.
Yep. This
in
is
case you've never seen this matchup.
Marcina Dittos are basically just kind of fade back fair and back air. Basically, it's like whoever spaces better is basically going to be the one dealing the most damage.
Not even necessarily space. You're right. It's about spacing.
Yeah, it's all.
But it's about
yeah.
feinting an approach, but then saying, "Haha, I didn't actually approach," and you thought I was going to approach, so then I hit you.
Yeah, it's basically just doing mix-ups, but with your normals. It's kind of what? He was far enough back where he got clipped by that?
That was really, really odd. I thought he would go over the ledge.
So no,
he like caught the very corner of the ledge.
I'm like, I don't know if like I was just not paying attention, but to me it just looked like EarlOfM was directly behind Panda Bair. So like, I just thought he was not going to get clipped by that Dolphin Slash at all, but looks like I was proven wrong. It doesn't matter though. EarlOfM kind of coming back with a very, very quick stock.
See, there's feinting approaches. Am I going to commit? Am I not going to commit? Who knows?
It's kind of a lot like Makoto play in Third Strike, where basically your main goal against certain matchups is just like your main goal in certain matchups is just dash up and see what they're going to do, and you can just do. And if they just don't react, you can kind of just mix up with whatever they want. If they're going to be blocking, you can do like safe stuff on block, or if they're going to continue to block, you just dash up grab, dash up jab, dash up crouching jab, or throw in an overhead, mix it up every now and then.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. It's more aerial, of course, than the Smash Brothers game.
Yeah, absolutely. Ooh!
But let it rip, dude.
Ooh, I mean, honestly, sometimes you just gotta throw it out. When in doubt, throw it out. And Panda, he kind of just saw the landing coming and just was just kind of, you know what, I'll just kind of put this read out on the table here and see if it's going to work. And, you know, Earl just kind of wasn't ready for it. He got popped by the forward smash, and now Panda taking game one.
I think Earl was like above Panda, right? So there really wouldn't have been too much time for Earl to get a good reaction on the whiff. Of course, there might have been time to uncork a back air or something if he had just drifted the right way, but that's why the read worked.
I mean, you still have to respect a lot of area with that forward smash because of just kind of how wide and overarching that hitbox is.
Right. It's a big one. Very misleadingly big, and don't forget, as Lucina, there's no...
Oh, nice shield break there. Not going to kill, but just going to get a nice big chunk of damage off of a fully charged forward smash. So that's actually the first time that I've seen Panda pull that kind of stuff out, and that's usually what Earl has been known for.
I think the correct shield break punish at that low percent is falling up air to, like, shenanigans.
Yeah.
Right? You can do, like, falling up air to... even just Dancing Blade for more damage than a forward smash, right? Yeah. And then if you know how to do even crazier stuff, you could do crazier stuff. But Panda riding the momentum of that shield break, you see 120 to 52%. Big advantage here for the black and gold Lucina. But suddenly,
and
what?
You know what? Wow.
I was like, that's going to do good damage and put him in a disadvantaged state, but instead he just died.
Yeah, the reason why because Panda was just 100% not ready for the forward smash. That looked like there was no DI on it whatsoever. Some
Mankey's DI, you have to think.
I've existed since time immortal, and I have never seen DI that. Cthulhu jokes on commentary. Although Panda's still bringing it back right now. He's got EarlOfM at 162, so a good solid hit by the ledge will close out this stock. Definitely got to watch out for Earl, though, because he is riding a lot of rage. Cannot get his shield broken, cannot fall for anything, and he's got to stop getting ledge trap right here. Tries to get back in, but the nice...
Let it rip.
Yep, Dolphin Slash out of shield. Very nice option. calling them out, and now we got even stocks.
Okay, Panda's got to be careful about that. That might be a villager habit of his. He's pretty, like, eager to throw out that double jump as like a mix-up. I don't actually want to whisper this. I don't want to say it too loud because like they can hear it.
Yeah.
But if Panda is like too eager using that double jump, Earl can just get like a straight hit, and then there's no double jump left, and Panda's off the edge. That's something you can absolutely take advantage of versus a character like Lucina.
One thing I'm also liking from Panda is that he's doing a really good job of stalling his recovery as long as he possibly can. Like, that's one thing that a lot of Lucinas kind of skimp on in terms of when they play against other people, is that they usually are really quick to try to return to ledge as fast as possible. But you realize when you stall out there and you just kind of take your time, you actually can get back to stage more efficiently and probably safer.
Yeah, but that's as long as he has that double jump.
That
which
is true.
He needs to be careful about losing that one. It didn't end up being a factor in that game, too, though. We saw EarlOfM was able to clean it up. He had a pretty good lead and then just found the final straight back air to seal the deal. It was one game apiece. So let's get it back on Smashville. I think we might just stay here the entire time.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case, too. This is definitely a stage that, you know, if one player is just going to go here, usually they're just going to stay here for the entire time.
All right, making it back to the stage here is Panda Bair. Trying to pressure this platform. Again, the double jump burned early, and the neutral comes through to challenge dash attack. Ooh. If there was like a counter or something there, that could have been exactly the situation I was talking about. But now Earl letting it rip with the forward smash.
Oh,
okay.
the counter and the
tech!
Ah!
Could he have even teched the second one?
I have no idea. That was...
It was not an untechable, but isn't there like a buffer window where you can't tech?
I think there might be. I don't know. Like, that came...
It might not happen when there's a successful tech. I know if you miss a tech, you can't retech for like 60 frames or something.
I don't know. That stock just came and went by so quick. I just did not know what went on. That was a really, really fast exchange.
You just put tons of pressure on him, force the recovery with your own recovery, and then you have to recover linearly versus mine, and that's all it was. And these counters are working out well for Earl.
These counters, yeah.
Suddenly riding the wave of momentum. After you get your shield broken in game 2, down a game, and you were down about 70%, and somehow get the stock first. And now, this is an all-new EarlOfM since that situation.
We had the air dodge read, but it was just a little bit too high for that back air to connect. Earl now in the situation to edge guard, and he's going to clean that up very quick. It's going to be 2-1 in Earl's favor.
Earl was so confident out there, just drop. And again, it's just about knowing positioning in the mirror and how that affects things. Because what would happen is Panda would be recovering, and then Earl would put himself in a position slightly above and slightly closer to the ledge than Panda. So in order for Panda to recover, he has to commit to press a button. It could be a jump, it could be an air dodge, it could be an up B, past Earl, and he knew exactly how to play that out. So good knowledge of how to play the Ditto from Vantage. For EarlOfM, that's going to get him a 2-1 lead going into winners semifinals. One game away from the finals. And remember, Earl, I believe, still has not won an Ignition. He is looking for his first W in Smash 4 history. He only has a little bit more time to do that before the new game.
And so far, he has been making a very strong case for himself, has been keeping this ledge pressure going on for a very long time. Oh, almost gets hit by the bowling ball, but not quite. Now gets into a grab, returning to the edge guarding. Oh, nobody went too far.
That's just the flub Panda needed. He was so far behind.
Oh, not like this. Now in a dangerous spot. He's got to watch out the tree. Counters the tree, gets out of there.
You're hanging in there.
Honestly, as somebody, when you counter something like that, that's honestly one of the scariest things that you can get hit by, because you just know that if you're anywhere close to the tree when that counter goes off, you're just gonna go flying. It's just it does so much damage in return. It's ridiculous.
But the up air almost enough to take out this stock. What was a gigantic lead, though, it was like 30 to 120. Suddenly flipped the other way.
Yes. I mean, that's what SDs kind of do to you. Like if they happen, then all of a sudden the momentum just kind of goes completely out of your way and then goes right to the opponent, and they can do stuff like that and just turn the game around and close it out, bring it to a game 5 with a bowling ball to the face.
And Panda ate that double jump.
That's true. That's very, very true. That's honestly I think the main goal of Panda's edge guarding, or that's honestly the main goal of Panda's just like overall offense on the ledge. It's just he wants to force you to do the double dump and waste it so that he can just bowling ball you. Because he knows that is the simplest way to take the stock as villager. So if he can fulfill that condition, that means that he is just going to like guarantee every single time.
So what a crazy back and forth set this has been going into game 5. Looked like it could have been just like a 3-1 and a handshake. Well, it looked like it could have just been a Lucina Ditto that Panda was going to win. It just went back and forth and back and forth. Earls now has to win this final match to make it to winners finals. Actually, I was corrected by Xylos. Both these players have never won an Ignition, so making it to winners finals for both of them is a step closer to that goal.
Yes. Well, so far, both these players are being very, very patient.
Yeah, not forcing the issue nearly as much as he was in Game 4 here is EarlOfM, because he was being super aggressive, and that's what put him in that position to SD, unfortunately, on Lilac.
And he's definitely learned his lesson. He's backing off. He doesn't want to overcommit like that again, especially this early in the game, because he knows that, you know, at this point, you need to be very, very careful with how you approach a player like Panda, who it's almost as if, like, you know, Panda sits at the ledge and he kind of almost wants people to come towards him because, once again, it's where he can just do his work. He's
that was so scary.
In and out underneath the stage. Oh my god, Panda is just...
There was like 4 or 5 different attempts at reverse edge guards in that situation, but
oh no, it didn't hit!
How did you dodge it?
The magnet hands saved Earl's life. If he was just...
There's no other explanation.
If he was just like a couple pixels further away, the bowling ball would have hit. And it doesn't matter because he still gets hit by the bowling ball anyway.
But not looking dismayed at all. See him go drop down for a forward air immediately following the stock loss. You got to keep threatening this villager. Earl at the ledge one more time, trying to get something started. The back air, good DI, and with the stall in the corner. That stall in the corner with the Lloyd rocket, very useful, but okay, jab one to fair, confirmed at that percent.
Okay,
easy finish.
Back to even percent. Even percent, even stocks. It's all about momentum. Panda's just going to go back to the ledge. Once again, just kind of daring Earl to get a little bit closer, get into his space, maybe make a mistake. Just kind of force him into some sort of error that he can capitalize on.
But this is a commanding position for EarlOfM at the moment. You see how strong he is at the ledge. Okay,
he popped both the balloons, and it managed to get him into a good edge guarding position.
Oh, but that Lloyd rocket,
make it back with the Lloyd rocket.
It just lingered just long enough there to be a deterrent.
Moving the tree back down. When's it going to come up? All right, tree's up now, so axe is on the table.
You can only just, I think you can use that just like forward throw to axe, which is decent percent at this range, but it's not going to be a KO threat.
Ooh, stuck on the platform, manages to get off. Still on the one side of the stage, not opting to go underneath yet, but, you know, you never know. Earl chasing down Panda. He's now starting to chase him down off stage. Still got the center.
Ooh, tried to go for like a level 3 mix-up there, I think, because he went down, dropped down, and it looked like he was going to go for some kind of edge guard off the stage, then just jumped back, looked like it was going to be a ledge jump, then went back to look for the roll the 3rd time. Not fooled by his Panda, though, because he's off the get-up attack.
Earl is just playing really, really, really patient right now because he knows that he cannot overcommit, and he's just trying to force cracks to form in Panda's game plan. Like, you can just kind of see he's just waiting for the right moment to go in.
With that up air, barely not enough. Okay, that back throw at the ledge is also incredibly scary.
He also needs to watch out for that. Like, Panda's a master at spacing that He's going to be in a good position right now. He still has center stage, gets hit with a couple of slingshots, runs right into the grab, up throw, and that's going to do it. That's going to do it.
EarlOfM clutches a very tense 5-game set off of Panda Bair in winners semifinals at Ignition.
That was probably the most tense set that we've had all night. That was a very, very close set, and that's going to send EarlOfM into winners finals on
where
one
he
side.
will play the winner of Snoofle and Big Mac, which is coming up next.
Yeah, imagine Minecraft Steve gets into finals.
If Minecraft Steve wins the Ignition before the Direct, I don't know. I don't know, but it looks like we're going to be having a commentator swap.
Yep. I need to go back into my hole in the ocean to sleep for another, to finally sleep for maybe 1,000 years. I don't know.
Sleep for 52,000.